Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm here in the workshop today because I am prepping for the first subscription flowers of the season, and I am in here getting my flower wrapping ready before I pick the flowers because I have a new puppy on the scene and I just need to get things done as and when I can. So while he is awake, I'm going to have him in here with me making the paper wrap, and then once he's gone back to sleep again I can go out and pick the flowers. Honestly, it's like having a newborn baby, it's crazy. But I'm really excited to be kicking off the season with my subscription flowers. Tomorrow I'm going to be out delivering them. We're going to have tulips, wallflowers, eucalyptus and maybe some hazel foliage. I really like that in the spring. And what else? Just whatever else we can find out on the farm, maybe even some cherry blossom that's going to make some really nice spring-like bouquets. And it's going to be perfect because this weekend is a bank holiday, so everyone's going to be at home making the most of those lovely flowers. We've got a kid attacking the microphone here, excuse me. So yeah, better get on with wrapping the paper so that we can put this boy to sleep and pick some flowers. So I get questions all the time about my wrapping paper, and it is 50 centimeters wide, and I probably cut it, depending on the sizes of the bouquets that I'm doing, I probably cut it square, so 50 by 50 or maybe 50 by 70 if it's a larger bouquet. And this paper is actually 77 GSM, so it's a little bit thicker and it kind of holds its shape. It doesn't crease as much when I wrap it. So usually I'll use a sheet of this for a small posy, maybe 2 sheets for a larger bouquet, and then I also use white wrapping paper, white tissue paper underneath as well, just to give it a nice luxury look. I've got this paper stand dispenser that is from Kite Packaging as well, so I'll probably cut it about that long, and then I will just fold it in half so that it has 4 triangles, so one there, there and there, and then I just cut a slit up the paper and then I fold that back. The most popular video on my YouTube channel is my wrapping a bouquet video, and I used to tape these down, but I just feel like it's an unnecessary use of tape. You don't actually need the tape, so I'm just going to continue putting a few of these together, and then I'm going to start on the tissue paper. Okay, so paper is folded and I've actually stacked it here so that it's paper tissue, paper tissue, so that once I've made the bouquet I can just lay the flowers on here, wrap it up and move that on, and then the next one's ready to go on top of that. And what I'm going to do next is just fill out these cards that come with every bouquet, so it tells you what date the bouquet was made on, my address, contact details, and then on the back it has a flower care guide, so I just talk through some steps about how to care for the flowers. So I just need to fill in the date that they were made on, and then they can go into every bouquet. And then I also have a sticker that goes onto the bouquet just with my logo on. So after my rebrand last year, I think that makes my bouquets just look really nice and fancy. Puppy is asleep, so I'm going to see if I can pick some flowers whilst he is snoozing. So I'm picking these tulips today, and what I'm going to do is pull them up, bulb and all, and then I'm going to cut the bulb off, place it in this bucket here, and then put the flower stem in that bucket there. picked some of this cherry blossom from the it's on the farm. It's one of the farm trees. It's massive. There's absolutely tons of cherry blossom on it. So I am going to put that in some bouquets because I think that's going to look beautiful. And I think I'm also going to pick some for this weekend's workshop. I'm going to put it on the tables and hopefully springify the teepee a little bit so it looks beautiful and fresh in there. So the last thing, once we've bunched up, trim the stems. Make sure to include a card. And then that can go in the bucket of water ready for delivery tomorrow. So there we are, just a small number of subscriptions to begin with this year. I have less subscriptions this year than I did last. I'm hoping that once I start posting about them, then I'll get a few more. I'm just going to get some pics for the gram and then put those on later on and then ready to go. I don't know if you're interested maybe in some tips. My face has gone so flush. Usually when I'm taking pictures, I'll do it in bright daylight, or not bright daylight as in sunshine, but kind of clouded over is perfect because you don't want direct sunlight on the flowers. It just kind of washes everything out. And then I will turn the lights off in the room, so I'm not having unnatural light on them either if I'm doing them in here. And if I'm photographing them in here, I'll do it near the door so that there's natural light coming in on them and it's kind of quite soft. I'll make sure I've got all the clutter out of the background. And on Instagram, people tend to really like the kind of the shots with and then what I'll do is I edit my pictures on Adobe photo editor, or I can't remember the exact name of the app, and I have a preset that I use which I created based on a picture of one of my flowers and how I wanted it to look, and I just apply that filter to the same to every picture, so it seems to work most of the time, and sometimes it just needs tweaking with the colour saturation and brightness and things like that. So some little quick tips for you. If there's anything else you want to know about any of that kind of stuff, then I could even make a dedicated video about it, or just ask me in the comments and I'll get back to you on it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I'm off to play with Nelson, and these flowers are going to go somewhere cool and dark overnight, ready for tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.